Hey everybody, this is the intro, and this is actually going to be a second part to our writing to files tutorial that I just created. And this is just going to go over a quick command called the append command. Now what append does is it actually allows you to save more information to a variable without actually going into the declaration of the variable. So what we'll do is, as in the last tutorial, we created this file out object using the OFStream variable, which allowed us to create this file and append some type of information to it, and we appended a user input's name. So we could have appended anything else to it, but we chose the name, and then we used the insertion operator to save the name to that file using the name that we gave our OFStream object. So what we're going to do next is actually create another string, and you'll see why in a second. So we're just going to create a string and give it any value, and then we're going to call this appending to the file and close this out. So now we have a new string, and what we're going to do is take that file out object again and insert this string into it as well, just as we did the name. So once that object's created, we can assign multiple values to it just using the insertion operator and then assigning that name to it, or that the value. And so after we have AI, or the name or the string that I just created, appended to file out, what we're going to do is have some way of displaying that in our program too. So if we go through and we run this, we'll get the pop-up that'll say enter your name, and I'll type in intro, and content to file is intro. So even though we created the string and put it inside of that object, what that did was put it into our new text file. So if we go to new text file and we type in our file and we open it up, we can now see it appended the name, which was what I entered, intro, and then it also appended the AI to the same text file. But when we go back to our program, we see that we only got the output for name, and that's because we only outputted the object for name. So instead of going in and saying, okay, name and then inline, and then I want to output AI and then inline again, what we can do is just go back, delete this, and in this line again, and we can go up here and put name, which is the name of our variable that we created up here, and then we put a dot, and then we type in append and a pair of parameters, and in that command. Now, as I said before, append allows us to add more information to a variable. So we're using the name variable, and we're going to add more information to it, and that information has to be declared inside of the parameters. So what we're going to put in the parameters is simply AI, which is what we also had put into our file that we created. So now that we have AI appended to the name variable is now a mixture of both the name and AI variable. So now what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and build and run our program again. And here we go. So we got enter your name, and I enter intro, and there we go. So we get content to file, intro, and also appending to file without having to go through and use our output operators again and again. And this will come in handy when we have multiple string values, or if you're trying to save a lot of information to a certain text file, this will come in big help. So that's basically how you append things to files, and I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe and have a good day.